And covering the news is the Channel 2 helicopter. Some stories require the speed, mobility, and perspective that only aerial coverage can provide. The Channel 2 helicopter also acts as a microwave relay platform between the scene of important events and KATU, bringing you live reports from otherwise unreachable areas. On the ground, in the air, Channel 2 News puts technology to work for you.
Our Fight Against Fat weigh-in, Monday at 9.
Portland Wrestling, and we're glad to have you aboard. We must, of course, start off on a very, very sad note. Not only the man who has sponsored this program, but particularly a good friend of all of us and wrestling in general, and had a literal army of friends to all of them and to his family of Alan Tonkin. We, of course, send our greatest sympathies. There won't possibly be enough, but Alan Tonkin, if you had not heard, died in an accident this past week, and we shall sorely miss him as a friend more than anything else. So with that out of the way, we will continue with the program. We will be right back after our first commercial break, which will be Tom Peters. We'll be right back. Things are different. He and Matt Bourne, really, Matt Bourne, more than mainly, this was all over him after they had a little argument. It turned into a riot in the middle of the ring. Wednesday this week, there's some wrestling back in, I think it was in Philadelphia one night. I'm not sure where it was the other night. Chris, but then Matt Bourne against Rose. Rose has been a lot of them. Bourne's been in a few, but Bourne has never been with the kind of attitude or maybe non-attitude. It's just, hey, let's get it on, Rose. He wants him every night of the week. He'd like to wrestle him in the parking lot on the way in and meet him in the main event and then have at it again up at the 7-Eleven store on the way home from wrestling. It is so much so, I hope the two of them don't end up here in a crow's nest at the same time. And things broke up in a hurry. We got the makings of a new army. I don't know. We have Joyce Grable, Wendy Richter, former Dallas cheerleader, Rip Oliver, and, of course, the General, Playboy Buddy Rose.
Okay, a lot of things have happened in the last week. First of all, Playboy Buddy Rose has formed a new army. I have gotten rid of Matt Bourne. Now, Oliver and I talked it over, and we have decided there is availability for one more member, and we're looking all around the United States for another man that is capable enough of teaming up with Playboy Buddy Rose and Rip Oliver. Now, I would just like to say that I want to get this out of the way. There's a man by the name of Dr. D that has a big mouth. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of this thing right here, Pac-Man. You know, his mouth always goes like this. Bop, 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 baby, 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 baby. Well, let me tell you something, Dr. D. You say that you never see me with any women or good-looking women. Well, look at this one right here. This is one of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders a couple years ago, and an agent came up to her and found her and said, listen, you're a very athletic lady. How would you like to try the world of professional wrestling? She says, what kind of money can you make? And they told her, and she said, I'll take it. So this girl right here is standing next to me, and I call her Bunny Buns, and this is Cottontail, and these are my Rosebuds, and the Playboy only hangs around with good-looking women. Now, Tommy Rogers and Hack Sawyer saw Bunny Buns right here coming out to the interview, and they tried to stop her, and they go, hey, can we talk to you? We'd like to talk to you. Oh, you're so beautiful, Tommy Rogers said. Hack Sawyer said, I'd love to go out with you. What did you tell him?
Well, I don't watch look down on men like Tommy and Hack. I like to look up to my men like Playboy Buddy Rose and Rip.
You see, she doesn't like to look down to her men. I don't see you with any women, Dr. D. All I see you with is the guys all the time. This is a man's sport, and this is a guy that can back it up. All you do is talk, but you don't back it up. Now, Matt Bourne, you're another thorn. Oh, that feels good. Don't stop. You're another thorn in my side, Matt Bourne. You are going to learn, just like you did before, don't mess with Playboy Buddy Rose, because I'm going to take you, and I'm going to show the people that the Playboy means business, that I'm back, and I'm back to stay. This may be your town, this may be where you're from, this is where your family's from and everything else, but it's time to get rid of you and run you out, Matt Bourne. I'm staying, and you're getting out of here. Right, Rip?
There's one other thing you forgot when you said, Matt Bourne, you don't mess with Buddy Rose. Well, Matt Bourne, you don't mess with your ex-partner, Rip Oliver, either, brother. You had $1,500 on the line, you and I did, plus winning our belts back, a chance to win them back. What did you do? You deliberately caused us to lose the match, the $1,500, boy. So now, when you come in and get in the ring with Rose or Oliver, you better come prepared, boy, because we're going to put you out.
Joyce Grable.
Yeah, we're taking on these two girls tonight, and they don't mean nothing to us, and we're going to show you what we're going to do to them.
You know, look at this. Very pretty face, very pretty girl. Now, you tell me that wrestling isn't show. Look at these. Us four people right here are the four best-looking professional athletes in professional wrestling right here. Now, jealousy, jealousy, jealousy. We got it all. Remember now, tonight it's your turn to watch my back. Okay, now, I'd just like to take another 30 seconds to mention something about a very dear friend of mine and a good friend of mine, Alan Tonkin. Alan Tonkin was a very good friend of mine, and I'd just like to say he's a very honest man. There's not very many of them people around, and he was one heck of a guy, and I'm sorry I couldn't make it to the funeral. I was back east wrestling in New York and Philadelphia Tuesday, Wednesday, but my deepest sorrows go to his wife, Janine, and his mother and father and the rest of the family, and we lost a great man right there, and I just want to say that amen to you, brother. Okay, now, we're going to get business done here. Rip Oliver, you got a few with Matt Bourne, anytime, any place, but I don't know if you're going to get to him because I'm going to take care of him tonight. It's over, Matt Bourne.
The makings of a new army, I guess.
As you can see, Frank Bonneman, I still got my belt. I'm not hiding. Where's the people at? They want it. Tell them to come get it.
We'll be right back. We're going to hear from a good friend, Tom Peterson.
We've got Hacksaw Sawyer.
Rocky Johnson just back from Hawaii, where Peter Maivia, of course, they are related. He is very, very ill. They are the new tag team champions of the Northwest. Rocky?
Thank you. I just want to say it's a great pleasure to be back here. You know, I've been gone for 3 weeks, and I had a lot of problems. I have them all straightened out now, and I come back for one thing in mind. I think I proved that in Seattle my first night back. Me and Hack Sawyer went out there and won these tag team belts. And I'll tell you what, Frank, we're going to be fighting champions, and I'm speaking on behalf of Hack. We're not going to run from anybody. Anybody who wants a shot at these titles, all they got to do is put their name on the dotted line, brother, and they can get a piece of the Rock or a piece of Hack, because like I said, we're not going to set in the back no longer. We're the champions now. They got to come to us, and brother, when they come, we're going to be ready. Right, Hack?
You said it, Rocky. We're the number one contenders. We won the belt in Seattle. Thanks to Rocky, I couldn't have had a better partner in my corner. And I hear next week, David Schultz and Dizzy Hogan, they want a piece of the action. Well, like Rocky said, we got an open contract to anybody, anywhere, any place, and just bring them on, Frank.
Okay, the new tag team champions of the Northwest, Hacksaw Sawyer and Rocky Johnson. Congratulations, guys. Doing the directing, I wanted to say publicly that I had the opportunity to do a couple commercials with him a week or so ago, and he did one heck of a job, and I appreciated it very much working with him. We've got the main event coming up. Don Owens in the ring. We're going to have the introductions.
The three falls are through a TV time limit. A grudge match between two guys that really deserve each other. Introducing in this corner, 242 pounds from Milwaukee, Matt Bourne. His opponent in this corner, 248 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose.
Don Owen doing a little editorializing, introducing them as two guys who really deserve each other. A bandaged left hand for the Playboy. See if we're going to get any static about that. Well, this is a straight best 2 out of 3 falls to a TV time limit. Whale on the beach. The cry going up. And I'll tell you, I'm surprised Matt didn't know better than that. Turned his back to take off his warm-up pants. And Buddy Rose right after him, as you might expect. Mabel, don't make any more popcorn right now. Don't leave the set. It has started. Maybe Don Owen was absolutely right. Buddy Rose, sometimes humorous with his interviews, always serious when it starts in the ring. And nobody better forget that, especially an opponent. Here comes Matt. Matt Bourne back to the midsection and headhunting a couple of times. And Buddy Rose did not get him put away with the first flurry, which I know he wanted to do. Now here goes the roof of the sports arena up a couple more feet. Whoa. Knee lift to the shoulder, that one to the head. Matt Bourne. These guys are both southpaws. He threw the left-hand punch. Choking over that top rope. And Matt Bourne turning his back on Rose as the bell rang. Bell rung. Catch him up above. Gonna go for the airplane spin, but he didn't get it. Go behind. Pile driver coming up. Pile driver going down. Yes. Covers to the body press. Hooks the outside leg. Matt Bourne has won the first fall. Bourne has won the first fall. And steps on Rose as he walks across the ring. The crowd flowing in and around, and they better get some security men. Matt Bourne winning that first fall. But don't ever count Buddy Rose out. We'll be back in a moment. Right now, here's our...
Buddy Rose is still in the ring.
You know, really,
in the
Frank,
crow's nest, Matt Bourne.
Frank, it's really very simple. I mean, it's not a complicated task to beat Buddy Rose. See, you pick him up on that pile driver, and you got all that fat blubber, 275 pounds of fat, dropping on a little pea brain. Hey, how's the guy gonna get up? I can't believe it. Him and Oliver up here, and they say they were up here with 2 beautiful women. Boy, do you people believe that? 2 beautiful women? Well, they had, Frank, they had to have looked better before they had that operation that tennis player Rene Richards had. They had to have looked better as men. But one thing I will say, they do make a good team, the 4 of them. They walk alike, they talk alike, and they act alike. And that's the way it is. 1 down, 1 to go, Rose. And you're over with, buddy.
And he's going through the crowd. Let's keep it here. He is going through the crowd down to ringside. I don't know if the officials are on here, the timekeeper and referee are ready to go, but Matt Bourne is. We're going to hold it right here. see Rose bailing out. He's trying to buy some time. Matt Bourne just vaulted over the railing here in the Crow's Nest. Went right back at it. We have one sponsor message remaining, so we will just keep it here until the last fall. We have about 8 or 9 minutes left of wrestling time, I think, and Matt Bourne is going to try to make the most of that. Uh-oh. The trunks almost pulled off of Rose by Bourne. Sit-out backbreaker down on the concrete floor. Sandy Barr outside the ring now trying to get this thing back between the ropes. This is a riot. They're down on the floor. They're outside. I don't know if this thing's over. The bell hasn't rung. Buddy Rose grabs a chair before Sandy Barr can take it from him. Now he threatens Barr with the chair. Finally throws it down. And Matt Bourne is bleeding. The chair opened up a big cut. The counting's going on. Thought it might end out there. Rose is back in. That stops the count on both men. Sandy Barr trying to keep this a wrestling match in the ring for about the past 3 minutes here. It's simply been a riot outside the ring into the crowd. Matt Bourne's face covered with blood. He practically falls in the front row of spectators down there. The knees buckled on him going toward the ring, and he's hurt. Buddy Rose got him against the ring post and then really opened him up with the chair. Buddy Rose, elbow right to the cut. Remember, Matt Bourne won the first fall. And I don't know if either one of these wrestlers are even thinking about falls right now. But you can bet that if Buddy Rose is, he's thinking, if I win this fall, I want to win it strong enough and hurt the man enough, then you might not answer the bell for the third fall. He is groggy. He's cut. Well, we expected fireworks, but this is even more than I expected. Buddy's going to body slam him on the concrete. He wants to get him. Wants to bend him over the apron. Elbow to the throat as he's bent backwards over the apron. Rose doing all the work, and he's got another chair. Oh, he wound up like he was swinging a baseball bat. Creamed him, covers him with a body press. We're going to keep it here. If he does pin him, and he does. So we will just hold it here. And I don't believe we have an interview. So we're going to keep it. It's all even at a fall apiece. Third and deciding fall. We will simply wait for the rest period and the bell to ring. We are going to keep it right here. I am told, I think we have probably about 5 minutes wrestling time left. And we will wait without any interview. We can have as little as 1 minute in between in between falls. We're just going to keep it here. Sandy Barr just trying to get him well enough to react. Matt Bourne is cut, bloodied. He's not sure where he is, I'll tell you. Matt Bourne. And it is conceivable that it's hard to believe, but in Matt's case, it could happen, that he misjudged, because he's got quite an ego on his own, and you just don't misjudge the Playboy. Buddy Rose going at him and going after him hard enough. I think the bell will be ringing any moment now. The rest period. Drawing to a close. There is the bell. Time running out. We're into the third fall. We will have one more sponsor message for you at the end of this match, and we've left time enough at the end for an interview. Rose taken into the ring close. Matt Bourne blocked him. Oh! He's got the box that holds the bell. That's about 1 inch thick wood. Now he's got the microphone. He's using everything, and now Bourne has opened a cut on Rose. I do believe that could be Matt Bourne's blood. It's hard to tell. Sandy Barr, and Fan willingly gets up and lets him have the chair. And there's the chair belted over Rose's head, and again Sandy Barr trying to stop what's turned into a riot. Rose is covered with blood. I don't know if it's his own or double knee lift. Knee drop. Now it's Bourne working on Rose. Slamming away, and I do believe that Rose is cut. If he isn't, he's going to be. He bails out of the ring, heading for the dressing room. Matt Bourne right behind him, taps him on the shoulder. A groggy Buddy Rose turns. Dutch Savage down at ringside now, trying to restore some order. And they are swinging at it. Savage asking for help out of the dressing room. Savage is asking for help out of the dressing room to come down and break it up. It's turned into a melee. There is the bell. Sandy Barr and Savage gets belted. We're going to hold it here a moment. Into the crowd. Chris Adams, Tommy Rogers, Kurt Henninger out there. And Rose is swinging at anybody. Hack Sawyer picks up a chair. Hack Sawyer picks up a chair. They are going at each other. If we can, Hector, hold another 30 seconds or so if we can. That's okay if we have to cut the interview a little short. Let's not cut away here. Well, these two guys got it started. It isn't over.
Miller, you keep an eye on Rose here. Hey, Don Owens just said that does it. That does it. This has gone just a little bit too. You guys are going to have the whole show to yourself next Saturday. It's just going to be you two.
Well, they're going after Savage. Hit from behind by Rose. We've got to get that last message in. We'll try to restore order.
Rose, it's going to be you. I don't care what you say. You're going to wrestle Matt Bourne, and it's not going to be on television. You're going to wrestle him here in the arena. Lights out. Anything goes, and I don't care if you kill one another.
We'll be right back.
You're not going to get out of the building. I want to have at least 6 guards around the ring to keep you guys in here.
We'll be right back. Finally gotten it broken up. Dutch?
Look, regardless of what Buddy Rose says, regardless of what Matt Bourne says, this thing has gotten completely out of hand. It's too gruesome for television. We're going to rematch them. Just those two with 6 guards around the ring next Saturday. Any rules they want. They can use brass knuckles, chairs, anything they want. There'll be guards around the ring. The match will not be on television, and this is going to come to an end. This is too gruesome. It's too bloody. And if you people can't stand blood, I suggest you stay home, because I don't care what these two individuals do to one another. There's going to be a winner, and somebody's going to get crippled up and hospitalized.
That's it. Frank Bonamy here thanking you so much. See you next week, folks. From the Portland Sports Arena, this has been Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Marv Tonkin Ford, we're your #1. And by Tom Peterson's at 80.